Hello friends, so in this video I will discuss how to fill researcher or guest scientist visa for Germany. So in this visa type, researcher or guest scientist visa type, so mostly if somebody wants to do internship in Germany for some period of time, if somebody wants to do a postdoctoral fellowship after PhD in Germany, then they can fill this form. If some teacher or professor wants to uh, do some teaching fellowship in Germany. Suppose they want some fellowship from Indian government and they wants to do some fellowship in Germany, so they can fill this form. So let's go to first how to fill the basic step how to fill the application form. So first you have to go to services visa information, click German national visa. So these are this is very important website for every step that we have to follow for getting our visa done. So there are different kinds of visa we can fill. So we are interested in researcher and guest scientist visa. So this is official website of German embassy in India. So first we have to look at for checklist for documents. So checklist for document, you can just go here, guest scientist and researcher visa. You just click here so that you will see the list of document required. So this has already written here the before filling out application form and booking appointment, we have to prepare this following document. And if you if you have not enough document and once you go to for appointment, then you might lose time as well as you might also lose some money because you have to pay. And so in this these are the list of documents that you need to prepare. So this can also be you can also write means uh, read from here, or you can simply download this form. So this is basically checklist just to prepare the list of documents. So let's go one by one. Uh, okay, so this has again they have informed us. So valid passport. So you should have valid passport. Application form that I will just discuss after discussing this PDF file. Application form, two sets is important. One set for German embassy and one set for basically VFS office. So that's why they ask for two sets. So that I will discuss just after this. Letter from Indian employer. So this letter is basically might be a resignation letter, or generally it's a no objection certificate. Suppose you are already working in some organization in India, so you have to take no objection certificate from your institute. It should be from institute main official, not from your professor. So you have to be note down this. And if you do not have any working position currently, then this is I think not required. And but you need to show some address proof for that. Second is invitation letter. So this address is basically where you are from, where you are applying, so your current address. So invitation letter from German company. This invitation letter from the German company. Basically, you have to request your German company or institute that you are applying for invitation, applying for visa, and you need an invitation letter for that. Then they will provide you. So you may ask in both form, English or German. In many cases, in like Delhi, they allow English is just okay. They do not need German. If they are giving in just German, that is also fine because these will be handled by German people. So proof of academic qualification, this is very important. So suppose you are applying for postdoc, so you need degree or PhD degree or professional degree. Then there are grade sheet of PhD. Then MTech, if you have done MTech, then MTech degree, grade sheets of MTech each semester. If you have transcript for each semester, just one transcript, then that is also okay. And then degree of your bachelor's course, and then for each semester you have to arrange like 8 semester, so you will have 8 grade sheet and one bachelor's degree. Okay, scholarship and fellowship award letter. So if you got some scholarship from Indian government or some international or from German government, then you have to show your scholarship award letter or fellowship award letter. And This is also matters. This award letter is necessary, and sometimes they also need hosting agreement from the institute or company. So you have to also ask for, in addition to invitation letter and fellowship letter, you have to ask hosting agreement from your company. So they will provide. Sometimes they ask. In Delhi, they did not ask, but you should be prepared with this hosting agreements. If you are basically if you are staying for longer periods, and then this all matters. If you are staying for just 1 or 2 months, then this should not matter. But in a safer side, you can prepare that hosting agreement also. You may note additional to these checklists. Then birth or marriage certificate. Then you can show your birth certificate, and if with you family is coming, then you can also arrange marriage certificate. Proof of accommodation. Uh, you can just simply book any hotel from Airbnb or booking.com. May- uh, There are free cancellation hotel reservation are available. You can go there and book, and you will download PDF for visa. There are option in yeah, in Airbnb, so you can get it easily. There is no problem. If you have already accommodation, you have already sorted out your accommodation in Germany, so then you can also get from your owner. Travel health insurance, this is very important, and this you can arrange it from some Bajaj Finance or some other uh, uh, company, health insurance company. You can easily get, and you should note that this should cover this much euro for entire period of your time. Okay, the yeah, minimum coverage should be this, and the date of it should also cover your date of travel. One copy of passport data. So sometimes they ask, suppose in your passport, if you have already there are many stamps of visa. Suppose you already went to some US or Turkey or France, then you should also take photocopies of that. Means passport, there is front and back you should take. That is important. And if you have already visa uh, stamped in your passport, then you should also take photocopies of that. And three passport pictures according to the information that step 2 they have mentioned, and demand draft based on the means they have the charges for visa. So this has to be prepared, and this has to be done with two copies, and you have to bring the original once when you are going for appointment. You have to bring all the original and two copies. So apart from all this document, you also need one additional uh, letter, which is called covering letter. That is also important, which is not mentioned here. So what you can do, you need to prepare a covering letter explaining that why you are going to Germany. Basically, the purpose of travel to the Germany. You can mention it that I'm going for research purposes, and you will do this. I have confirmed my address, and we will also want to visit some other European countries, and you want to see the beautiful places in Germany. Like this, you can mention in your personal cover letter. Anyway, I will make one separate video for this, explaining all the details. And you can also ask for you just if you have a fellowship holder, then you will not get charged by any rupees. They will just charge like once visa get approved, they have to means post it by some blue dart or so they need some money for that. Otherwise, the basic visa fee will be waived off. Okay, that needs to be taken care. And now you have to prepare this. And now I will just show you how to fill the form. So let's go to this. Maybe you can delete this. Just go to online form. You can also do PDF version and just click here. So the application form is same for all the type of visa category. So now let's go to click here. So this is very important main application. So here basically you should first convert it to English. If you know Dutch, there is no problem. That is okay. So there are two important points here. So if you are filling for three person, then you just fill it and then save it, continue. Then you can again click new, and yeah. So so that you can fill it for multiple person, multiple scientist. And then if okay, I will just show you. Okay, these are the application details that you have to fill. So what I will do, so I have already filled it this form, so I will just open the already filled data. So what I will do, I will import the data. I have already saved it to just save the time for me and to shorten the video, and select the latest one. This is the thing. Select Monet. Okay. So as you can see that all are filled. This green means everything is filled. So just these are just sample data I have prepared for this video. So this applicants, you have to write applicant family name is surname, then name, applicant date of birth, place of birth. This is basic detail you have to fill it. Then yeah, if it is marital status is single, then you have to write single. Then if it is married, then it will ask for the spouse detail. If you see, they will ask for a spouse detail. If you write single, then it's okay. And yeah, nationality you can select based on your nationality. Do you have children? If you have children, then you have to also write. If they are not coming with you, then you have to also write if you are married and children. So they will ask for children. So you can add the children database also. And how to fill for dependent spouse and children, I will make a video uh, after this. So you can watch the next video for that if you are coming with the family members like spouse and children. So applicant, parents of the applicant, basic details, just surname, name, date of birth, and this has to be matched with your basic passport detail. Whatever you have written in your passport, then that should reflect here. Father's place of birth, here you can write. Family name of mother, same here. Occupation, you have to write. You can click researcher, or if you are a teacher, then you can write based on your category. You can choose this. Uh, so this can be filled. You can also ignore it because there is no mandatory. Here is mandatory. You have to write it. So you can write your research area. That is okay, not a problem. Then you have to write current address and the contact detail. Okay, current address, street name, house number, basic postal code. This is uh, where you are currently living. Is your residence in a country other than that your current nationality? Then if it is this case, then you can click here. Otherwise, you can just leave it. Then identification paper. Generally, we have to put ordinary passport. So if you have different types of passport, then you can put. Otherwise, for researcher, ordinary passport is okay. Passport number, date of issue, expiry date of your passport. So issuing state India, issued by Minister of External Affairs India and issued in Delhi. You can write your where you have made your passport. Travel data here. So travel data you can write purpose of stay in Federal Republic of Germany. You can just explain. If you have something here, then you can put study, employment, or other. If you have some fellowship, then you can just write other and postdoctoral research work wherever you are going. Then you can also, if you have some extra employment, extra detail, you can write it, and then you can basically the duration of your fellowship that you can write here from to here. So if your fellowship is just for 1 year, then you can click here. And if you want to stay more than 1 year, then if if you want to stay more than 1 year, then you just click here. Otherwise, you can just leave it. If, and then you have to write a reference. So first, for a reference case, you have to just select based on if there is a person or some educational institute, you can just click based on your basically generally educational establishment comes in this research guest scientist visa. Just university name, and if you want, you can write here. Otherwise, you can just leave it. And then you can also leave it this if you do not have this registered number. If you have, then you can write it. Family name of the contact person. Suppose there is a host mentor, then you have to write his or her detail like surname, name, this gender, and then street name, house number, basically university street name you can give, house number, and then code, basic address detail you can give, and then means of support, and that is important. If you are getting some fellowship from the institute, you can write here. If you are getting fellowship from Indian government, then fellowship company, then you can write here. You can change it here. And if basically has a formal declaration of commitment been completed, if other than this university you have some other, suppose you are going here for a postdoctoral fellowship or some internship, and institute is providing this basically this institute is providing your fellowship, then you can click uh, you can just click here by reference. Yes, by reference means you are getting from this reference detail. And if you have some like you are going here for fellowship, but your fellowship you are getting from Indian government or some Indian fellowship holder, then you have to write click here yes by a different sponsor. Okay, then intended place of stay in Federal Republic of Germany, you can put your hotel address here, postal and all. You have to basically hotel detail you have to put single room or apartment number of room. If your family member is coming with you, you can also click here. If you click here, then you just you like spouse and daughter or something like that. Do you have health insurance? Yes, you have to purchase a travel health insurance just for your, and you have to purchase a health insurance after you come to Germany. So that is different. And just for traveling purpose, you have to cover the health insurance. That is different. So you have to click here and you have to arrange a health insurance for that. There are different options you can search in the internet. You will definitely get. And sponsor, since I click here, that's why I have to write here. Then basically you can write here maybe some fellowship company like IGSTC. If they are providing you some money fellowship, then you can write here, or SERB something, then you can put details here. Then if the you can put the director's name or SERB director's name here, like this. You can write it here, and yes, you can put the address detail of this organization. And if you have already came to Germany, then you can put yes, and then they will ask some detail. So if you are coming first time, you do not have to click this, and you just click no, no, no. There is criminal record and all, so just click no. If you have some kind of this disease, so this is exceptional. So yeah, based on that you can click, and finally you can just save it. Click here, save. You'll see there is one file. You can click here and then you it has downloaded, and then if you continue, if you check all this thing it's all correct, then you just say continue. There you will see this file is generated now. Yeah, so in this way for your passport number you get one application. So like this is the thing, your application, and then you just write place and date, signature, place and date and signature. And if you are and this is your application, and along with documents you can go to VFS. And next what you can do, that you can just follow the we have followed this, and you can collect this application form we have followed, and then you can go to schedule an appointment. So schedule an appointment you can go directly by clicking here, and based on your address nearest uh, German consulate you can click anywhere. Like suppose you are going to New Delhi, you just click here, or try by using this. So from where you are applying, basically I'm applying from India, and then I'm going to Germany, and then you can follow these steps. So yeah, that's it from from this application. So this is the application that I can open it for you. So yeah, so suppose along with you your family member is coming, like spouse and daughter or son, then you have to fill separately for uh, uh, this this application. For spouse, you will have a different application. For daughter or son, you will have different application. So there will be, and you have to arrange document for that also. So for that purpose, I am making next video. Then you might watch my next video if you are coming with your family member. Till then, thank you. If you like the video, please like, share, and comment your suggestion, and also subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thank you.